shares, stocks, futures, derivatives, investment, trading, arbitrage. The word of finance is full of jargon incomprehensible to layman, which is perhaps one of the biggest reasons why most of us hesitate from investing in markets and hence are deprived of the money that we can make, or we also end up losing a lot of money which we could not have lost if we knew about the markets. We're at IMT Ghaziabad, one of country's premier B schools, where ICICI Direct, in collaboration with college finance club Finish, has organized a financial learning workshop. Let's take a look what transpired in the workshop.
The growing sophistication of financial markets means managing money is no more as simple as it was a few decades ago. The termite that inflation is eats into your savings, and putting your hard-earned money into a savings account might have worked just fine for your father can prove to be the worst money management strategy of your life. So where can you go? What can you do to decode the financial jargon, the spooky, always falling or rising financial graphs? A financial learning workshop is perhaps the answer. ICICI's Center for Financial Learning has been conducting workshops for professionals and students. Separate workshops are organized for students and working professionals. The student-run finance club Finish at IMT Ghaziabad, one of country's top management institute, has been organizing such workshops in the college for past 4 years.
Now, Club Finish of IMT Ghaziabad, the first finance club of IMT Ghaziabad, was started way back 8 years back. So, and this workshop has been running from past 4 years. So, we are trying to take it to the next level. And from 40 students last year, we've taken it to the 90 students full house. And still we had students who were asking us to take care, please, could you please accommodate us and all that. But that was not for us because we had space constraints. But still we are looking forward to organize these workshops in the future and for the betterment of the students. Because as a finance club, we are here to treat students for the betterment.
In case you're wondering, why do students who are studying in one of the country's best management college and will soon start working with various financial organizations as managers, consultants, etc., need such a workshop?
This was my first experience with all the equity things because I am from an engineering background and I have no clue what finance things are, about the finance things. So this was a real time experience for me. So what I would have learned 2 years after my 2 years after completing this course, I am learning right now. It's a real time experience.
While it's true that MBA students study various finance and management subjects in depth over this 2 years spent in college, the money managers of tomorrow do appreciate the hands-on experience gained during such a workshop, which helps them learn through the real-life scenario.
We're joined by Mr. Sanjeev Hussain, independent financial analyst. He's also the program facilitator with ICICI Direct Center for Financial Learning. Mr. Hussain, please tell us what is the focus of a workshop like this?
Well, you know, Abhishek, the Indian equity markets are the most underinvested equity markets globally. We just have a 3% spread of investing population into equity market. Now, this is the brightest of bright and prospective investment analysts, customers or investors which we have. And we want them to be enlightened of what the market is all about. So there is, you know, there is always a scare that if you put in money, it will lose and X, Y, Z. But there is no question of the underlying asset, what you are creating, how long-term wealth and how wealth returns can be generated. Secondly, you know, it's a cornerstone of knowledge. And you know what the book knowledge is, I replicate that with a lot of book examples, but also what the real market is. What's the real animal over there? How is the market going to treat you and so on and so forth. So investor education is a very, very big key. Under knowledge of the equity market is the second step. And third is how these people can make a career, because they are not here to take risks. So the thin line between trading and investing is also clarified. And then we clarify how the investment opportunities or the professional trades can take place where you can make a career, because everything has to do with money.
What would you want to say to the students out there and people in general? How should they go about increasing the level of financial awareness, and why is it really important for them?
It's not only students from retail classes where I have 70-year-olds to 18-year-olds. Knowledge is key. and anything to do with gaining knowledge is also a key. So come to these workshops, try and understand what all there is to offer, and even if you made past mistakes, we'll try and rectify those and get you. The students of course are key because they are young fertile minds. They will be tomorrow's brand ambassadors on a lot of platforms, but their awareness catching up means the whole thing will spread. So I think we are, like I said, just at the tip of the iceberg. We put in a lot of effort with ICICI, and I think the road ahead is only one way, and that is up.
I'm joined by IMT Ghaziabad students. We will be talking to them about the purpose of this workshop and how students in the past have gained from this workshop. Vipul, you're a member of the finance club of the college. Tell me, what is the purpose of this workshop?
I mean, if I want to say, this workshop actually facilitates the students to prepare for the finance market industry. Like, we are majorly organizing this for the first year. This is important for them to know about the equity, trading, and as Mr. Bhasin says, there is a difference between investor and a trader.
Actually, I had no experience in the past for trading, stock trading and demat account and etc. But now I'm a little bit confident that I can, speculate, or I can invest in these stocks, because he has given us tips. He has told us how to go about it, which we didn't know in the past. And he has, and after doing my internship, like I did in mutual funds, there are fund managers and equity analysts and all, and I saw them working, and that time I didn't know what it was all about. Now I'm learning from the expert, real-time training, what they are giving me. I can connect those dots, and I can go about and in my interviews or in the market, when I'll get to work on, I'll be confident enough to work on these things.
We just heard from IMT Ghaziabad students that how a workshop like this has helped them in understanding the intricacies and technicalities of the financial world. My colleague Ankita spoke with senior management member of ICICI Direct regarding the entire purpose of Center for Financial Learning of ICICI Direct and the purpose of conducting such workshops.